Okay, continuing on with our egg series, I thought I'd show you how to make a steamed hard-boiled egg. First thing you need, of course, is your pot. And I don't turn on the heat yet right away. I want the egg and the steam to build up together. But I will put my egg into a cold pot, and I will pour water into the pot only halfway up the egg. We are not hard boiling as in submerging it in water. We want to have room to create that steam. And that's cold water, by the way. Okay, place your lid. And now you're going to want to turn your heat up to medium-high. And you're going to bring the water to a boil. You'll be able to hear the jostling of the egg. It's okay, once it gets to that point, then you want to turn it way down. And we will cook it for a period of time to give us the consistency of the egg yolk that we would like to see. I'm going to cook a 6-minute egg and a 12-minute egg. A 6-minute egg still has a little bit of a loose, runny yolk, and then a 12-minute egg will have a hard yolk, as in what you use to make egg salad or deviled eggs. This is the consistency of a 6-minute egg. These are a 12-minute egg, which you're probably more used to, and it's a much harder egg yolk. Okay, let's begin. Waiting for the egg to come to a boil can take a couple of minutes or more. Just depends on how high your heat is. So just be patient at this point. Now we know it's up to a nice boil. Let's turn our heat way down to between medium low. We're going to steam these eggs for 6 minutes. Set your timers for 6 minutes. If you would like your yolk to be harder, you would set your timer for 12 minutes. So once your timer goes off at the desired doneness, whether it be 12 minutes for hard, 6 minutes for really soft, and for a medium yolk, you'll be doing between 8 to 9 minutes. Once your timer goes off at that desired time, you're going to want to make sure that you take the lid off, turn off your heat, and kind of guard yourself. My body's back here, so I'm guarding myself against that steam. And lay your lid down, and using a slotted spoon, I put my eggs, in this case egg, into some ice cold water. And what that does is it stops the cooking, and it also helps to kind of shrink that egg inside the shell. It makes it much easier to peel. I like to let it stay in there for about 5 minutes, and then I'll show you a little trick after that to help it peel more easily. Now we waited 5 minutes for it to cool, and you can handle it with your fingers now. You don't need the slotted spoon anymore. I'm going to take the fat end, and we're just going to gently wrap it against our countertop, just so we got those cracks going. And I'm just going to peel back just that portion of it. Then I'm going to take my egg and I'm going to stick it back in my cold water and let it sit another 5 minutes. And the water is going to seep in between the egg and the shell. That will help us later to peel the egg. Okay, our egg has been sitting in the ice cold water for a good 5 minutes or so. It can go longer if need be. And now I want to take the egg and just wrap it gently, moving it all around. Don't wrap it too hardly because you'll crush the egg. Still is very tender. My goal is to make little cracks all in the eggshell. So I've hit it against the table lightly, turning it as I go. And now I'm ready to peel my egg. Once the egg is all peeled, I like to dunk it back in my cold water just to make sure little tiny fragments of eggshell are not left in the egg. And then wipe it off with a clean paper towel. And there you are, a steamed hard-boiled egg. This is a 6-minute egg, and that's a 12-minute egg. And if you want something in between the two, you would make a 8 to 9-minute egg. This is great for just sprinkling some salt and a little bit of pepper. Delicious to eat plain, just like that. And these are great to make deviled eggs or egg salad. You will get a perfect egg every time if you follow these directions.